Hello everyone. So before we get started, please like, share, subscribe, spread the channel, spread the word. Let's grow our channel. So we haven't spoken about Wendy Williams in a while, right? Wendy Williams, this was a movement to free Wendy. And even though she's not fully free, something it's going on. It's progressing to where hopefully one day soon we'll hear that she is finally free out of this guardianship, conservatorship. She does not have dementia. She's not incapacitated. She is none of those. And now we have a latest update. So according to ET and other entertainment news outlet, they're saying Wendy Williams files to have her guardianship immediately terminated. Wendy Williams is asking the court to terminate her controversial guardianship, claiming she is being abused, neglected, and defrauded. The former talk show host has been under a court-appointed guardianship since 2022. Now, Wendy's ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, is acting as her legal advocate to help free her. What in the mother freaker? When did Kevin Hunter? Now, let's read that again. Now, Wendy's ex-husband, Kelvin Hunter, is acting as her legal advocate to help free her. So does that mean Wendy is not back with him in that sense, but they're friends again? Okay, let's continue this read. In legal docs obtained by ET, Williams is asking for immediate release from the guardianship, alleging she is a victim of unrestrained abuse, maltreatment, and malference by an oppressive guardianship. Wendy's public persona and renowned media career did not shield her from being unjustly subjected to an oppressive guardianship. For 3 decades, she rose through the media world as a trailblazing talk show host and businesswoman, yet in a second she was silenced. The docs further claim that Wendy Williams is being confined against her will at an assisted living facility with restricted access to her own phone and meaningful contact with her friends and family, and that her assets were frozen without her consent. The Guardian has become a weapon, not a shield, the filing states. It is punishment, pure and simple. In addition to ending her guardianship, Williams is seeking $250 million in compensatory damages for financial loss, reputational damage, emotional distress, reputational harm, legal expense, and deprivation of liberty, plus punitive damages. So yes, this is something that they reported it 2 hours ago, but I'm in shock. Are you in shock with the, we're going to read this again. So listen. The former talk show host has been under a court-appointed guardianship since 2022. Now Wendy's ex-husband, Kelvin Hunter, is acting as her legal advocate to help free her. Now, I don't know what's going on. You're going to hear people saying he's only doing this because the alimony that Wendy was paying him stopped and he needs money. But he was also using that money to take care of his baby mama and his daughter with said baby mama. I think they're still together. But if this is true, why is he a legal advocate for Wendy? With everything that's being said about him, that he's basically a gold digger. Even though he started with Wendy from the beginning, he was her manager. So he came up with Wendy, put it that way. And then Wendy, her wings flapped more and made more money, everything like that. She knew he had a mistress. I think the one thing she said was, don't get a child involved, or don't bring a child into the marriage, which she did, and then they separated. But the way people are talking is like Wendy has no use for him. I know she wants to stay cordial because they do have a son together, Kelvin Hunt Jr., which, he was one of the reasons why, too, she was placed under the guardianship. But to hear this now, that he's advocating for her to help her free her, like I said, people are going to say he wants money, and the only way he can get money is if they free Wendy. But yeah, we'll stay tuned. We'll listen. I'm sure people will have a lot to say if Kelvin Hunter is, one of the people behind getting Wendy free. So anyways, gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? This was just published 2 hours ago, and yeah, tell me your thoughts. Please like, share, subscribe.